I think I'm live. Maybe? Yes? Let's see what's on my phone here. If I'm live, if it's doing the thing, if it's not. I know sometimes it takes a minute. Live, so let's have a look. I am. Oh my god, this is great. I had such issues yesterday with bloody StreamYard for my members live stream, but it's working. And actually, I did trial run it this morning, and apparently I just needed to do a reboot. As it is, technical difficulties, that's how it works. So, hold on, I'm just trying to get the chat up here up on my phone, because in StreamYard, if you send like the membership updates, it doesn't always show. And like it's the chat on the actual YouTube, the live chat or the top chat. No, the live chat is better than the StreamYard chat. So hi guys, how's it going? So let's see who we have here. We have Corale, Harmon Ree, Rebecca Ray, Ari, jokes on you, me, Brandy Nicole, Janet, Koda Koala, Anika Vozar, Angela C, uh, Jeljan Zero, difficult one, Angela, Yoga Bish, Susanna, Kada, Ramona, Olivia Oil, Stephanie Lake, KP Even, Eldel Bell, Felicia W, Trin TM, Victoria, Rusanova, Millie Borzoni, Lonneke, Cassandra G, Sid B. Hi guys, welcome. So I'm thinking potentially to start incorporating live stream reactions if I can. And it depends on how it works. It depends on if there's an interest from people. But I figured, why not? Let's try it out. Last week when I did the reaction, I actually had quite a good time. So I figured let's try it again. If it's something that I will start doing. Let me speak English properly. If it's something I will start doing on a regular basis, then obviously I'll make sure I have like better equipment and stuff like that. But let's just get started for now. A lot more people are coming in. So we have Sarah Koss, Dylan, Melissa Witt, Julia, Stephanie Carthy, Fluffy Bunny 2, Luna, Stephanie Lake, Felicia W, AM. Looking good, loving the hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I actually refreshed my color today. I was starting to get like quite a lot of roots. So this is probably why it's looking nice, because I literally washed it a couple of hours ago. 1524 Scooter, hey there, I'll put your names onto the screen. Hey there, I'm about to watch while enjoying a free meal for Veterans Day. What could be better? I don't know. I hope you enjoy your free meal. And what are you having? I'm thinking I might have a cheat tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I'll see how tomorrow goes. By the way, my battery chargers have arrived, so my camera works again. Tomorrow I will edit a vlog that will go up, which is a full day of eating, and half of it will be filmed on my phone because I didn't have any batteries. So I'm looking forward to, I think I'm going to film a vlog tomorrow probably. I might do hiking, I might do some training, I might do a bit of a cheat meal. Why not? We have Yushan, hi from Germany, Cassandra G from Canada. I just finished the run, so it's a perfect chill top up now. Millie Borzoni, I hope you had a nice run. Shiny Seal, I've been subbed here since the beginning. It's nice to see you live. Wow, you are very old school indeed. I'm just trying to remember how long I've been doing YouTube, actually. I don't know. I think it must be coming up to like 3 years? 2 years? 3 years. It's around this time, it's 2 or 3 years. Actually, a couple of months ago it would have been. Amelia C, Stefan with lipstick, Lena. I can't take ALR, says Julia, but you'll make it fun. I'll try to. One thing I've noticed is that in these live streams, I'm like a lot more chilled out. I'm not so serious. Which I'm not really a serious person, but I don't know, when you just do reactions, it kind of becomes like that. Happy Veterans Day. Yes, sorry, I should have, when 1524 Scooter said about Veterans Day, I should have said that. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans and all of you guys in America. I assume it's only an American thing. I guess they don't do it in Canada, but happy Veterans Day. Angela L is saying my coworkers are ordering Greek. I'm eating soup. Nice. Greek food is good though. I do like some Greek food. I should go to Greece because it's literally not far from here. I think you can drive to Greece in like 3 hours from here. So I should maybe do that. Obviously, after Rosie has had her operation, which, by the way, she is going to go in on Tuesday. I'm dropping her off. So I'm guessing on Tuesday, they will take all her bloods and stuff. and then I'm guessing either later that day or the next day they'll do the operation. So not gonna lie, I am very nervous about it, but it needs to be done. So, AM, the dog's operation, I just said. Would you ever do a video at a grocery? At the grocery, I'm so curious to buy. I did a little bit of filming actually in the vlog that's coming up. I did a little bit of grocery store vlogging. The thing is, though, I feel really awkward walking around with a camera and like showing the grocery store and like filming things because it's like I don't know, you just don't see people doing it here, and I feel like it's like quite the invasion of privacy when people are like doing their grocery shopping, you know. And even when I'm in the gym, I don't know if you noticed that, but I always position the camera in such a way that it basically only films me. I'm quite conscious of not filming other people around me. But I can, next time I go food shopping, I can try and just take my phone and maybe like walk past the meat counters and just like, I can film a bit with my phone if it's not so busy. Yeah, I can definitely do that for sure. Lots of veterans here. This is awesome, or at least, and also a lot of people that are in the army right now. That's cool. Bianca's Adventure, hi and welcome. It's Remembrance Day in Canada, says Cassandra G. I've been watching you since you had dark hair in the flat before you're lost in the UK. I liked you that you covered Jen. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace indeed. Cassie Quee, hello, I've been watching you since you had deep red hair in England. This is a long time ago, it feels like. Damn, life goes quick, hey. Right, it feels like we've spent enough time because I have a bad habit of talking a lot. You guys know this. This is part of the reason you like me, I'm guessing. I figured what we're going to do is we're going to look at the keto vlog because I haven't actually seen it. I haven't seen any reactions to it either, purposely. And then we'll probably look also at the apathetic Fax's recap summary of her reaction to Jordy. I actually do watch Jordy. Not all of his videos. I don't always get the time, but I quite like Jordy. I think he's quite funny. He is a bit brash sometimes, but I appreciate his sense of humor. I think he's quite dry, but I like him. You know, I do think he's quite funny. So, made it somewhat in time. Flowly Cower, you've made it perfectly in time. I haven't even started the reaction yet. I've only been live for like 7 minutes, so you've got all the time in the world. So, let me bear with me. I think I've got everything set up correctly, but I might not. So, let me just do the screen share. And I think settings. Oh. Let's share the screen and go from there. So that's not the one. This is the one we want. And what I'll do is I'll play the video for a couple of seconds. First of all, see if I can hear what's going on. And second of all, if you guys can hear what's going on, because it might be that I need to change around some of the settings. So I'll do it a couple of seconds, see if you guys give me the go ahead. And then if everything's fine, we'll go ahead into the reaction. So let's have a. So I can't hear her. So let me just open up my sound settings. USB audio device. I think that's it. Okay. Okay. I can hear her. Can you guys hear her? That's the question. 1524 Scooter, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it for Rose's operation. Thank you. It will be needed, I guess. I actually have no idea how much the operation is. I haven't asked yet, but thank you. I appreciate it. You guys can't hear, no? Couldn't hear. Okay, so let me stop sharing for a second and do the audio. Communications. So it's gonna be, I've got different audio sets. I've got different speakers here. So let's try this and see how that goes. Okay, let's try again. Could you hear it now? I'll just wait for you guys to like let me know. Oh, you still can't freaking hear it. What the fuck is up with that then? Let's have a look. No audio. That's really strange. What about these ones? Let's try this one. It has to be one of the options, right? So sorry guys. As you can tell, I'm not very used to live streaming. It's not something that I do very often. So let's try this one and see if this one works. What about now? It's because I was trying to stuff around with the audio settings. Still not. No way. That's impossible. Jesus Christ. Sorry guys. I don't understand. So mic, that's the microphone. That's fine. Communications. Uh, okay. Right. Try again. You can hear me fine. Yeah. I hate to. So we win. I think it's me. It's me that's faffing around with the settings. This is what I'm trying to do. Oh, why is it not working for? This is actually kind of getting a bit annoying. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know why, because I've done this before and it worked. It worked fine. So I don't know why it's not doing it now. Hmm. Do the headphones put it on your audio? That's what I think I had it on though initially. Uh, if it doesn't, hold on. Is the audio going to your headphones and not being shared? I think so, but it should make a difference though. Because this is what I did. This is it's not StreamYard having an attitude. It's just me being stupid. Because I did this last week. Maybe it's because of this, but you need the microphone from here. I guess you're still not hearing anything, no? Let me stop sharing for a second. Oh, my display port is breaking up as well. This is so weird. I don't know what's going on. My computer is absolutely almost every live I've watched in the past month. She's had audio problems. It's not just you. Oh, that's crazy. No audio. The thing is, I've tried all of the different audio settings. Speakers, it's the USB device, but I don't want my speakers. I want my speakers to come from the screen itself. Maybe if I try different audio. Can you guys still hear me? I just switched around the audio output. I'm not wearing. I'm not wearing Discord. I'm not using Discord. So let me try it again. Yeah, we can hear you. Zuri Alex, glad to catch you live. Yeah, that's great, but I'm supposed to be doing a reaction here, and I can't figure out why my audio is not playing from the video that I'm trying to play. I don't get it. I don't get why it's not doing it. I've literally gone through all the different audio settings here. That's very strange. Hmm. Uh, speakers. I mean, what I could do is I could unplug this. I'm back. I can see myself that I'm back. The speakers, like this is the thing. I just don't get why the speakers isn't working because it's definitely not. Mm, I've pretty much gone through all of them. Let's try that one. I don't know. This is a disaster. Harren Ree. Yes, it is a disaster. Yeah, the thing is, I got it working last time. This is the thing that I don't get. Like, why it's not working now? Like, I'm not doing anything else than what I was doing last time. So, love the troubleshooting process. I don't. It's not a good look, is it? Is her sound? No, her sound's up absolutely because I can hear it. It's just for me, for some reason, the speakers is not. I don't like. I don't know what to do. Let's try this again. Um, what about if I do it like this? So, can you start another streaming program? I don't use any other ones. I could try, maybe, if I try to do it through the actual speakers. Can you hear it now? I think we need entertainment. So you can hear her. OBS is a better option, yeah, but I haven't got OBS set up. So what I have to do is basically not put it through my headphones. So let's try again. Did we get there? Did we actually get there after 10 minutes? Hold on. Did we get it? Is it working? Did I manage to fix it? Is it possible? Remember, I did turn 36, guys. I'm not young anymore. Just needs to be turned up. All right. It's muffled. So, right, the reason is because it's playing through my speakers here and it's picking up the audio from there, from my microphone. So I actually don't know how much. Maybe your mic is muted. There's a mic picking up the audio. Yeah, it is my mic picking up the audio. That's what I think as well. Uh, but that's uh, you seriously don't need to be young to understand this shit. It's so confusing. Oh, I think this is not gonna work, is it? Basically, because my mic, like, I can't. I need to be able to. I can play it through my mic. Try a new browser. It's not. It's not that. It's something within my settings. So, if I start the browser, I lose my live stream. So I don't think it's that. It's like somehow it is with something with my settings. So what I'm thinking I might do is move this. So I'll stay live, but I'll do the actual reaction. I'll do it tomorrow morning before I go train. I'll be up from really early anyway. Because basically I need to fix something in the settings and I need to do that whilst I'm not live. So I'm very sorry about that, but obviously this is not how a live stream should be going, and I need to figure out how I can fix it. I do actually have OBS as well, so what I might just do, I'm guaranteed gonna be awake from very early tomorrow morning because I'm always up early. So I'll just move the live stream, the reaction part of the live stream to tomorrow, and then in the meantime I could try, and what I can do is I can just create like a private live stream for myself and I can play around with the settings and I can just watch myself back on on my phone and see if it works, because obviously I can't sit here and basically try and troubleshoot with you guys. But we can still have a live stream though. So I guess we can just have a natter for a while. I've got a drink. So no reaction. I'm really sorry about that if you came for the reaction. But if you want to just stay for a chat, we can do that too. If you want to see my nails, so this is, oh, hold on. That's my nails. They're like that basically. I got them done last week, and I've managed to like literally break one already. This is the story of my life. When you train, I'm forever like how I snap my nails. I don't know. I do know it's training. Review Reddit memes maybe. Oh, that's actually quite a good idea. I could potentially do so. Maybe we could all totally help you. It becomes quite complicated though if I do that. Yeah, I could actually Reddit. So we could do some Reddit, I suppose. We could look at like some of what's it called? Maybe like some like fat acceptance stuff on Reddit as opposed to memes. That could work. So if I do, what is it? The fat logic, right? Or is it? Do you want to do like the fat logic, or do you want to look at like am I the asshole? I quite like am I the asshole. Would you guys be up for me doing some am I the assholes or fat logic? Kiwi Farms is where the tea is at. How about Kiwi Farms? I mean, the farms. All right. Do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to? Oh my god, not the farms. All right. So I don't know. Fat logic. Okay, we'll do fat logic for the farms. I think it's one of those things you're gonna have to do it on your own. Am I the asshole is a fun sub. I agree. Go on the farms. I do love the farms. I do love the farms, but it might not be appropriate to live stream it. So make a poll. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can here. I think it's a different program. I think if you do it through YouTube itself, you can create polls. But I'm in StreamYard. Do Am I the asshole? All right, let's do Am I the asshole because I'd be game for that as well. So, thank you for recommending that, Saint Lucifer. By the way, me and Lucy, we went clubbing the other day on Halloween. And it was great fun, and we're going to go training on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. So, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? I guess we'll just go to new. So for people who don't know, the Am I the asshole thread on Reddit, it's basically where people put out scenarios and then they get the feedback whether or not they're assholes or not. And I like it. I think it's kind of interesting to watch. So what did somebody say? My training question. Let's have a look at that. Do you ever get pain in your hands from callousing? I noticed pain when moving up. What do you think? Just tough it out. From the calluses, no. I think you just get used to it when they become calluses. But if you get pain in your hands, you could look at getting some straps or getting gloves. No April Wayne Wednesday. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Right. I've been meaning to check the Chantal sub. Yeah, Reddit is awesome. I don't know. I find Reddit. I don't know. I can't get into it. Not the same way as I can get into Kiwi Farms. I appreciated Reddit when the farms was down, but it's not the same. But anyway, let's look at some like Am I the assholes? Let's have a look and see which ones. Let's scroll down for a couple. All right, this is a good one. Am I the asshole for skipping out on my mum's wedding? My 24-year-old female mum, me, 24-year-old female, my mum, obviously, 50-year-old female, has had a boyfriend, 52-year-old male, for the past decade or so. They started dating when I was 12, and for many years of their relationship, I've had no real contact or interaction with him. However, as I grew older, my mum would tell me about all the horrible things he's done, i.e. cheat on her with multiple sex workers, borrow large sums of money that was never returned, and support him through years-long stints of unemployment. She has paid for his child support, phone, rent, and vacation for years now. He has been previously married 3 separate times. I mean, the mom is kind of like, if you're willing to put up with that behavior, then, that's up to you, innit? Um, I personally wouldn't, but that's up to her. What's the difference between MIDASL and Kiwi Farms? So MIDASL is a sub-forum in Reddit, and the Kiwi Farms is basically a massive forum where different personnel celebrities slash personalities get discussed, but they also have forums for new events, for things that are happening in crypto, for example. And there's even health and fitness threads, but it's mostly a gossip forum. That's what Kiwi Farms is. And there's dedicated threads to, for example, Amberlyn Reed and Chantal, and just all kinds of people. Like anybody that is somewhat controversial in a manner has a thread on Kiwi Farms where people document all the things that they do, that they tweet, that they upload onto YouTube, and then they discuss it. Some people have some spicy opinions and language, whereas Reddit is like, it's, I don't know, you get like different subreddits for different things. So this one, for example, here is where people put out a scenario and get feedback from the audience, the people on Reddit, to see whether or not they're assholes or not. That's basically it. So, and okay, each time she would feel betrayed or they'd break up. I lost count about halfway through college. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand people that are in these kinds of relationships. I've said it many times before, and I'll say it again. I actually said it yesterday in the members live stream. If I break up with you, the second that I make in my connection, my connection, in my head, that connection that this isn't working, any sexual attraction goes. Like, I don't care how great the sex is or how good looking you are. If I decide that this isn't working and it has no future, I literally lose any sexual attraction. Is very bizarre. I become like that, nothing. I don't sleep with exes. I don't get it. I find it very strange. It's not something I've ever done. People are different. People have different scenarios. I'm not judging you or anything if you have. I'm just saying that I'm not that kind of person. And if somebody breaks up with me, then I'm just so petty that it's kind of like, you don't want this anymore? Okay, you will never have this again. So, but anyway, she'd call me and ask for support or advice, which puts a lot of pressure on me to be kind, even though I think she's stupid for being with him after years of cheating and taking advantage of her generosity. But it's her choice, I guess. She told me a month or so ago that she and her boyfriend are getting married in 2023. She didn't want it close to anyone's birthday or holiday. That's nice. But the wedding date is 3 days before my birthday. I should laugh, but that is kind of shitty, isn't it? To organize a wedding a few days before your child's birthday. Like, granted, if you get to a certain age, it doesn't matter so much anymore birthdays, but still, it's a bit shitty. I don't want to go, mainly because I don't support their relationship, neither do my grandparents. And I don't want my mum to feel encouraged to go through this. It is clear to the rest of the family that this is his way of guaranteeing a cushy life, living off her income with zero responsibilities. So, am I the asshole if I were to refuse to attend this wedding? I should also note that I am her only child, and I would likely be the one of the few attendees at this small wedding. In my opinion, I mean, mm, I'm like 50-50 on it. It's your mum, right? At the end of the day. So you should support your mum. I feel like if you're not going to go to the wedding, then you're kind of ending like that whole relationship dynamic there. Even though the guy is clearly a dickhead and not worth her time, she for some reason loves him, right? But then she's also being a little bit of a dick by organizing it a few days before the girl's wedding. So I'm a bit 50-50 on it. Melissa Witt. I don't know if it was my mom. I'd want to be there for her, but at the same time, would I want to be? Would Well, I'm trying to read it fast. I'd want to be there for her, but at the same time, would I want to be there to support her marrying someone like that? I agree. Not the asshole, says Rebecca Ray. Can I please drop a link to Kiwi Farms? Yes, I can. So here you go. Here's a link to the farms. My mum would go to my wedding. I think if she hated my spouse, yeah, that's the thing, right? It's just one of those things. It's like family, you know. You just sometimes got to suck things up, unless it's like really really bad. I think if a family member is unhealthy, you don't want to participate in the unhealthiness, then don't go. Fair point. Fair point. Suck it up. Go for your mom. I'm kind of like on that field as well. Her mom is treating her like a child very poorly by dumping all of this on her for 10 years. She is only 24. Very fair point. Like I did not take that into consideration. The fact that the girl has been going through this for 10 years with the mom having like relationship problems and then like unburdening that on her. This is the thing as well though. Like it is a bit I can understand where she's coming from because it is annoying. We've all had these friends, right? Where they're in a relationship and there's always fucking drama and there's always problems and then you advise them and they don't freaking listen and then at one point you just stop caring. So yeah, be at the wedding but shout about shout, don't do it. When they say the thing for speak now, forever hold your silence. Jarella saying she's going to be married to this man. She's going to be in your life. Well, that's what I'm saying as well. Like she's going to be married, so by not going to the wedding, you're kind of potentially ending that whole mother-daughter relationship, potentially. Uh, I personally didn't like any. I personally didn't like either of the men my mum married, but I wasn't there the first time, and I would have attended. But I was there the first time. I would have attended. I would have the second if it wasn't a destination wedding. Fair enough. All right, let's try another one. Let's go back here and see what else we can say. Uh, am I the also for deleting your tracking app? Oh, that sounds kind of funny. But I want something juicy, something with family and relationships. Uh, my, uh, am I the am I the asshole for wanting my significant other to come and visit me on my birthday? Well, I would say initially, no. Like, I think normally speaking, in a relationship, it's quite normal that you celebrate it together unless there is some very complicated underlying reason, like, for example, they're deployed or something like that. But let's see, let's find out because this is weird. Like, no, it's normal to spend your birthday with your significant other, right? I've always found birthdays dreadful. I don't like the attention, and my anxiety would be through the roof. In all honesty, I would feel sad and even cry because of how unworthy I felt to have a day dedicated to me. Oh, that's kind of sad, isn't it? However, I want to think positively and celebrate my birthday this year because it'll be my 21st. My boyfriend, male, 22, me, and I, female, 20, have been in a long distance relationship for about 2 years now. When we first started dating, he was living in Korea during his mandatory enlistment while I was in the USA. After he was done, he moved back to Canada to continue his studies as a computer engineer. We're about 2 hours away from each other by plane or 9 hours by drive. It's a distance. It is a bit of a distance, but it's doable. About a month ago, I started asking if he'd be able to fly down here to celebrate my birthday. He said that he will think about it and see if he can come. I didn't bring it up again until 2 weeks ago, but he keeps saying we'll see. Oh yeah, that doesn't bode very well, does it? As my birthday gets closer, I started asking him more frequently if he is able to come or not. One day I asked him, but he tried dodging the question. I think he's trying to break up with me. I got upset by how he wouldn't give me a definite answer, even though my birthday was so close. But then he started to get angry with me. He said that it's hard being a computer engineer major, his schedule is packed, he has weekly quizzes and exams that he needs to study for. He needs to stop pressuring him and that I need to stop pressuring him into coming over. He ended the call and has been ignoring all my messages since. Yeah, this guy wants to break up with you. This is what's happening. This guy wants to break up with you. He just doesn't have the balls to say it. So this is the way he's doing it. All right. The thing is, he would always plan parties with his friends and talk about traveling to his town where he grew up in. If he can plan parties and travel to that town, why can't he find the time to come and visit me? I never intended to pressure him into coming. And honestly, I don't think I was pressuring. I simply asked if he was able to come or not. If he wasn't able to come, he should have just told me from the start. Now I'm not doing a birthday party anymore, and just going to the bars with my friends. But all this chaos just made me even more sad. Did I expect too much? Was I hopeful? Okay, my opinion, no, she's not an asshole. He's absolutely an asshole because he doesn't want to be with her and he doesn't have the balls to break up with her. So this is what he's doing. He kind of wants to have like that girlfriend in the back pocket, but he doesn't want to be with her. Because if he wants to be with her, he would make the effort. And this goes out to anybody, male, female, whatever you identify as, whatever relationship you're in. If people want to see you, they will make the time for you. Nobody is ever that busy that they can't find like a quick "how are you" or a quick "I'll get back to you later." People have the time to be on their phone throughout the day, at least for 1 minute at some point. So if somebody is busy or they're doing shit like this, they don't want to be with you. So just don't waste your time and energy in it. So no, you're not the asshole. I think it's very sad that she's not enjoying her birthdays, and obviously this guy's gonna fucking ruin it even more. So it's probably traumatized her slightly. She's not the asshole because it's very normal to want to have your partner on your birthday, and your partner should want to be with you on your birthday, in my opinion. She's not the asshole. I know it should be equal, but maybe she should go and see him if he's so busy. Fair point. But I don't think he would want to see her. I can't join you on your birthday because I will be an engineer. All right. Ain't that the truth? It's not like she would have forced him to come. She just wanted a clear answer. Yes, exactly that. Hello, Marky. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, she clearly has stronger feelings for him than him for her. Who cares? She is the a-hole. She didn't celebrate before. Why is she pressuring him now? She knows they are all going downhill. Interesting point of view. But to be fair, if she never, but maybe she never celebrated them before because she didn't have anybody to celebrate them with that made her feel special, right? So I'm guessing now she's with a guy that she likes and that maybe kind of makes her feel special. So she wants to celebrate because she feels like she has a reason to. But at the same time, I get what you're saying. If you never celebrated before, then like, why should you care now? That would hurt my feelings. I enjoy celebrating with friends, my husband and my family. He wasn't truly interested. Super sad. Good point. Maybe he doesn't want to be with her. Just like giving the benefit of the doubt. Just break up. This is obviously not a long-term thing. I agree. People find it very difficult to break up, though. It is one of those things. 10 years and my husband and I celebrate every birthday together. That's great. Cat-eyed crystal. Oh, pardon me. My cream of rice I had before coming here is repeating on me a little bit. She said she didn't feel worthy. Yeah, that's the thing. I think like now she's kind of like the 21st. The 21st is considered a big birthday in the States. So, and also like she has a boyfriend now, so I can kind of see that. I don't know, like I literally don't know why my DisplayPort keeps freaking out. Do you reckon on top of all the issues we've had today, do you reckon my computer's going to die on me? That would be typical, wouldn't it? A bit like yesterday. Yesterday I had a day like this too. It was like my day's actually been fine today, but yeah, the technical difficulties are always the one. He's just not that into her. No, I don't think he even wants to be with her. I genuinely don't. If he's treating her like that, he doesn't want to be with her. Hey, Lona, nice to catch you live. Prasfuka Omena. That's a very complicated name, but beautiful though. I wonder where it's from. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying the live. We've been at it for a while, about 40 minutes. I'm not doing the Amber reaction because I couldn't get my technology to work, basically. So we're doing Am I the Asshole from Reddit for now. And we'll go from there. Zero Alex, this year is actually the first time my boyfriend is with me on my birthday, long distance. Years before, we have just celebrated before or after whenever we meet. This dude clearly doesn't care. Yeah. I legit had a midterm on my 21st. Yeah, I mean, like, it could be that the guy is genuinely busy, but if he is legit that busy with his studies, he could just say, like, look, I would love to come, but I can't right now. And it seems like he was kind of refusing to give that answer until he was pressured at the final moment. So Uh, peach intoxicating in Bulgarian. That's interesting. I wonder if that was written in Cyrillic. I reckon I could probably pronounce it. Pasvuka Almeida. Interesting. Right. Let's go to another one. I don't know. I don't know why I like doing these. I just do. Vipta if I reported 2 nurses. I don't know what Vipta means. Oh, it's been removed. Okay. Never mind then. Asking my wife to apologize to my mum, but not vice versa. Ooh. Oh, this sounds good as well. If I quit being friends with my online friend, we'll do both of them. We'll do both of them. We have time, guys. I can be here till 9 o'clock. I've put time away. I don't have to eat until 9. So you've got me for at least like around another hour and a half. And I've got strong vodka and Diet Coke here. If you know, you know. Which, by the way, if anybody ever wonders what one of the best drinks to have is, if you want to have a few drinks but spare your calories, vodkas and Diet Coke or gin and slimline tonic. It's not many calories in there at all. Anyway, we're not doing this, we're doing this. Am I the asshole for asking my wife to apologize to my mum, but not vice versa? My mum and my wife have a bad history, a lot of issues. First of all, could you be in a relationship where your partner and your parents like really dislike each other? Like I've had partners where my mom has been a bit like, and my dad has been a bit, but they've never hated them or like genuinely really, really disliked them. Like that should set off red flags, right? If your mom or if your parents really, if you have a good relationship with them, obviously, but if your parents really dislike your partner, that's concerning, right? Like I've never had that issue. They've been a bit like I said, a bit like meh about some people, but they've never been like, yeah, this person is like, you shouldn't basically telling me. Well, they wouldn't. My parents would never tell me not to be with anybody, but you know what I'm saying. Like that's already for me that will be a red flag. If people that know me and that are near to me, if they tell me that somebody is a bad person or not a good person and there's issues there, I would probably pick up on that and be like, maybe that's something you need to look into. But love is blind after all. Anyway, let's continue. But I think it simply boils down to they don't know each other. But I think it simply boils down to they do not like each other. Well, yeah, obviously, if they have a bad history, they don't like each other, do they? If they were not family, they would never speak. Neither of them cope Neither of them cope with it well. In the past, I've stood up for my wife every time when my mum was catty. That's not a good. That's not a good situation to be in. I wouldn't want to be in that. My wife is currently pregnant. Oh, interesting. And my mum is planning a wedding. So great, more tension. Now I fully acknowledge I fucked up here, but my wife has been feeling pretty down lately, and if she and I felt she needed to get out. I pressured my mum to take her wedding dress shopping because my wife loves fashion, and I'm an idiot who thought maybe they could bond. If it's not worked for like the last 5-10 years, it's probably not going to work now when the wife's hormonal and the mother is stressed out from a wedding. Yeah, it's not going to work. Also, my wife really wanted to go. She loves clothes and wanted to go to the restaurant they were going to. My mum reluctantly agreed, and again, I'm a huge idiot. So they went, and my mum came out in a dress, and my wife just began sobbing. Being pregnant, she cries very easily these days. And she was mortified, but just couldn't control it. My mum took it badly, which I understand, but my mum began telling everyone that began telling everyone there that my wife just hates her. Yeah, that's not very nice, is it? She is crying because she wants my mum to die alone. What? Then my mum apparently giggled, and a few other people laughed. My wife was humiliated, and I left in the Uber. I don't know why, but I struggle reading this person's writing. I don't know why, but for some reason the sentence flow, it doesn't flow very easy for reading. Anyway, my wife explained to me that she was just jealous of her dress wedding, how thin my mum is, as my wife feels like shit. Normal when you're pregnant. It depends how far along you are. You know, I've heard that people just feel very big, and it's not very comfortable being pregnant, especially in the latter stages. She said she missed being a bride, and she loved it so much. and seeing my mom made her feel worse. I totally get it, and we all have irrational moments sometimes, but I can see why my mom took it the way she did. And I think my wife should apologize and explain. She asked if I was going to make my mom apologize, and I said no, as I can understand why she would think that. Why she would think that, and I think the laughter was because she was uncomfortable. My wife blew up and said that I was being a mama's boy and trying to shame her for her feelings. She said my mom owes her an apology until I get my head out of my ass and tell her that. She won't be apologizing. She won't be apologizing. I feel horrible right now. Am I the asshole? I don't. I don't necessarily think the mother should apologize. So let me get this straight. The the pregnant lady went shopping with the partner's mother, who is about to get married, and she was crying because the mother was wearing a wedding dress, and she wanted to feel pretty in the dress, but she couldn't because she felt fat. Basically, that's why she was crying. Yeah, I know. I don't think that the mom should apologize for that. Maybe the mom should apologize for like laughing at her because that's not very nice. Very nice. I said that word. Very nice. But I don't think the mom should apologize. Yeah, no, I don't really. No, I don't really think that the mom should apologize. To be honest, I think anything she should apologize and explain why. Yeah, that's what I meant at that. Oh, the mom's the asshole. I love it, Janet. We have completely different opinions. Why? Why do you think that the mom is the asshole? The woman wanted to go wedding dress shopping though. She knew she was going to go wedding dress shopping. So, you know, I don't know. Dude, you can't marry your mom, support your wife and new family and set some boundaries. Fair point. Who reacts that way? A mother-in-law should not have shamed a poor pregnant woman. I put flavor enhancers in shots changed with water. Even less calories. I have toffee in here. Toffee flavor drops. I think the guys is being dumb. I guess I'm the only one who doesn't think that the mom should apologize. The mom owes the wife an apology. She turned it into something it wasn't. Interesting. Dude is definitely dumb. Wife shouldn't apologize. All she did was cry. Yeah, but what if she created like a massive scene though? Like I appreciate that maybe she's pregnant and like you can't control your emotions and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe she was being like really erratic and causing a huge scene, and maybe it is like uncomfortable. You know, if you're in the shop and somebody just like starts crying like uncontrollably. I don't know. I don't know. They should both apologize, and he should apologize to them both first. But why should he apologize though? I guess I do agree. Like the mom should probably apologize because it's not nice to laugh at like the pregnant lady, but the pregnant lady should also apologize to the mom because maybe she acted completely like irrationally, and like for all we know, she was like a screaming banshee, right? And like was what's the word I'm looking for? Not hyper. When you're just like hysteric. That's the word that I'm looking for. My head is spinning. I can't unravel this family twisted situation. My family is more of a live and let live deal. Nobody gets in each other's business. Key to love and understanding. No apologies from anyone, but the mum's a-hole. Fair enough. Sounds like a big misunderstanding, and being pregnant, I heard, sucks. Yeah, like the thing is with pregnancy, like from what I understand, the emotions are irrational. Like I'm PMSing this week, and if I don't sleep well and I'm PMSing, I get emotional. I'm not gonna lie. You know, a few tears, a tear or two was shed this week for no apparent reason. So I can imagine when you're pregnant, that is like basically PMS, but like 100-fold. So who knows? The mum's an a-hole. Why make a spectacle in a dress shop? True, true. We can't always be responsible for how others feel. That's also true. When somebody starts crying, the appropriate reaction is to ask what's wrong. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. I personally think that the guy should stay out of it and stop playing referee. Just let them duke it out. Just like stick him in a ring, throw in some gloves, and see who comes out winning. Because he forced his wife to go shopping with his mummy. Yeah, maybe. But if the mother's telling the dress shop associates that the daughter is crying because she doesn't want her to be happy, that's embarrassing and making a scene. I see. Yeah, I forgot about that part. The daughter-in-law should apologize for being so emotional, and the two of them should never hang out alone again. I think that's the key answer. It ruined the dress experience being about the mom. It ruined his wife's emotional instability. and he just was thinking, and he just wasn't thinking because their relationship was already bad. I think the mom should apologize. Like a car accident, it's an accident, but it still hurts the pregnant fiance's feelings. Fair. I don't think those two should be shopping together because they're not friends. Mama Llama. I agree. All these people need therapy. Probably that too. Right, let's go on to this next one. I like the sound of this. Um, I don't know what this means, Vipta. What I be the asshole? Something. It's something about being an asshole. Obviously, this is this whole thread. If I what about? I guess I don't know. I'm gonna try to even figure it out. If I quit being friends with my online friend, ah, I 25 male have an online friend, 38 male. We met in a gaming group 2 years ago. We're not in the group together anymore. I misread this. I thought if I quit being my friends with my real life friends for an online friend, that's what I thought this was about. But we're committed now. We're not in the group together anymore, but we text each other almost every day. My friend is a stay-at-home dad, and he has a lot of free time on his hands. I work from home, and I'm almost always by my phone, like everybody nowadays, right? My friend will send me long messages, practically essays. Oh yeah, sometimes that's hard work. Usually about the games he's playing now and what he thinks about them, or he'll talk about his wife and kids and send me a meme. That part doesn't bother me, but here's what bothers me. Whenever I send messages like that to him, he hardly responds to it or he'll ignore it. If it's what he wants to talk about, he's very quick to reply. I understand that as a dad and husband, he gets busy, but it seems like he's only busy whenever I have topics to talk about. We know people like that. I mean, like we all know people like that. I wasn't actually talking about anybody in particular, but we'll get to it. I've never called him out for directly, but I think he is just going mad. My friend also has depression. He made comments about how he is bad at asking other people what's up with them and how he expects people to just tell him that it won't be a problem with me if he would actually respond, make conversation about the things I tell him about. I feel like I'm a bad person if I just completely cut contact with this person because he has been a good friend in the couple of years I've known him. However, I feel like I'm lying to myself by thinking he's a real friend. He was a friend, and he's not anymore. And this is what happens. It sounds like this man is quite selfish, in my opinion. If we've all known people like this. You go to them with a problem, and they're not really that interested, but they come to you, and they always have problems, and they expect you to be there. Or you come to them with a problem, and then they have like a bigger problem. So I think you had a relationship, and as many relationships, sometimes you just meet and you go separate ways. This happens a lot, and I think a lot of people just need to accept that that's just a normal part of life. Sometimes it sucks, especially if you've had a relationship for a long time. Like somebody has been like a childhood friend, but people grow apart. People come and go into your life. Sometimes people stay forever or through very long periods of time, and sometimes it's only for a couple of years. But to be honest, this guy doesn't sound like he's a nice friend. If basically you are there to be his talking point, you are only there for him to talk at you, and he doesn't really care about what you have to say. That's my point. So I don't think he is an asshole. And my advice will be just start responding less and shorter answers. Just like not ghosting, but just trickle down to a ghost. Trickle down to a not a response, not liking posts. Just create distance, and then eventually the relationship will die down. That's the best way to go around it. Ghost him. I love so direct. Friendships are supposed to be both ways. I completely agree. I won't necessarily go completely the ghosting way though. I would kind of go there. I'm a bit busy, not liking all the posts, maybe responding a bit less. Like that's how I would do it. I would just let it kind of like fizzle out as opposed to doing a complete ghosting because he's saying like the guy's unwell. So this is a difficult situation to leave someone who's mentally unwell. I agree. I agree it is. But at the same time, you can't be forced to like stay in a relationship with somebody because they are like any kind of relationship, right? Whether that's a friendship or like a romantic relationship, you can't be forced to stay in a relationship because somebody is having mental health issues. Look, if they're doing their utmost best to try and fix it, that's one thing. But a lot of people just like they just complain about their mental health and don't do fuck all about it. And it's kind of like, yeah, okay, I appreciate you're depressed, but at the same time, what are you doing about it? Like what? Like just complaining to me about it, it's not going to help it either. And in the beginning, you're understanding, but once you have like had years of it, it becomes a bit tedious, you know. Jenny Ayler, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I love you. I would love you. I love you too. I can relate to this. Sounds like he's too comfortable and she needs to reciprocate the energy. Trick down ghostonomics. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. I have a friend that writes me essays, and I literally don't know how to respond. Super personal stuff. Yeah, I mean, some people are just wordy, right? And that's fine. You know, if that happens, that happens. But you know, if you don't know how you want to respond to it, then I guess just respond to the bits that you think you can do. Avril Bellis, I'm going to watch more later on the replay. No worries, the replay will stay up. The passive aggressive disappearance, Dick Saucer, you know what I mean. Just be blunt and say you don't want to talk anymore. Give him a chance to meet where you are. Ghosting is terrible. Yeah, I agree. Ghosting is terrible, but sometimes, like, some relationships are better to just water down, though, because it doesn't sound like this guy would understand anyway. He sounds kind of selfish, you know. So, some people indeed need friends to talk at. Well said. They don't really take interest in the counterpart, as long as they can listen and not sympathetically. Yeah, but that's not how it should be, though. If like I appreciate that you have to have a friendship. Like some people are like, sometimes I will message my friend or one of my friends and I'll just be like, basically, I'm going to word vomit at you about some shit that's going on. And it's just like word vomit, you know, I'll just send a voice note of like 5 or 10 minutes. And it's just basically like, I just need to just get this off my chest. And that's fine. And my friends know that that's what it is. But for me to only do that to them, and then whenever they come back to me and I'm just like, I listen to it or I read it and I don't respond, it's kind of like, it's rude, isn't it? It's not about immediate response, it's about an evolved response, correct? When people show you who they are, believe them, but don't let that hinder you. Agree. People enter your life for a reason, as a season or a lifetime. Cassandra G, that is so profound. And I don't actually mean that sarcastically. I genuinely mean that. This is so true. Sorry, no longer have tolerance for people like that. I used to have. I've been used, made fun of, and been talked down to by friends. I'm happier being alone. Yes, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Tyler reacts. Welcome to the channel and becoming a member. I do appreciate it. I did a members live stream yesterday, so next week you'll get a video. That's normally what I do. I do live stream 1 week, and then the other week I normally do like a get ready with me, and usually I do my Tinder dates. They're always quite interesting. But I deleted Tinder out of frustration. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So, but who knows? Knowing me, by the end of the weekend, I'll have reinstalled it again. Because that's usually how it goes. Oh. So the mom-in-law shamed the pregnant girl-in-law, but the daughter-in-law should apologize. You are not. I think the thing is you weren't there though. I think they were probably both in the wrong, and you don't know what kind of scene that the daughter caused. Just because somebody's pregnant, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're like immune to criticism. Like I think the mom laughing at her is probably not very cool, but like maybe it was an awkward laughter. Like if you're somewhere with somebody, but then she said some horrible things to the employees, which was wrong. I agree. Like that, the mom should apologize for. But if there was like an awkward laughter, like sometimes if like I've been in a situation where people start crying and it is a bit like, oh shit, like I don't know how to react. So I don't know. I'm very good at usually seeing things from different sides, and like obviously you're not in a situation, so I don't know. Like you don't know how the daughter-in-law reacted. Maybe she was literally hysterical. So right, let's do another one. Let's see what else we have here. Let me have a sip. Am I the asshole for not being willing to put my boyfriend on the deed to the new house? Is the deed like the ownership? Is that what it is? I guess so, yes. Interesting. But we'll see. Am I the asshole? So some background. My boyfriend and I have been together for over a year and lived together since the beginning of the year. He doesn't hold down a job for more than a few weeks and has been through like 8 this year already. All right. Like, I could not be with a man like that. I'm sorry. Unless there's any valid reason for why he quits jobs, I'd like to be with a guy that has some sort of financial stability. He doesn't have to be making six figures, but at least a guy that's able to hold down a job, or unless he lives in an area where there's a reason why. But to be going through 8 jobs in a year, nah, no, I would not have time for that personally. We already have we are already rocky because of his attitude and not helping with finances. And I've told him I need help. Understandable. Am I the asshole? I'm looking at selling my house. I got my house in my divorce from my ex-husband, and it's paid off. I have primary custody, so he wanted me to keep it. I want something different, and a 3 to 4 bedroom instead of a 2 bedroom I have. I want to buy another house from the proceeds of this one, either through the money from it or buying it from it as a down, or buying it straight out. The problem is my boyfriend wants to be on the deed for the other house. No way. No way. If the guy can't even fucking hold a job down, but he wants to have, like, of course he wants to be on the deed of the house. He knows it's going to make him money. It's an investment that he doesn't have to pay for. I'll be like, yeah, you can be on the deed to the house. What's your deposit going to be? What's your down payment going to be? Oh, you don't have one? Okay, the house is going to go in my name. Yeah. He's not helping. Oh my gosh. This is getting me already irate. I'm not even finished reading it. He's not helping with the bills as it is, and he's not contributing any money to buy the next one. His mother's throwing a fit because I told him. His mother is throwing a fit because I told him it's not happening. What the fuck has his mum got to do with this? Like, you're not even married. Like, his mum has nothing to do with this. I also think that's because she wants to move in and rent a room. Which I also said no to severe drinking problems. Wow. But now he's mad that I said no, and that everyone said I'm being a bad person. Everyone being his mother and his friend that doesn't like me anyway. We're not married, and he wants to be someday, but I don't. I mean, you're not even engaged. I've been down that road, and I'm not in a hurry to do it again. So I question: am I the asshole for not willing to put him on deed? No, you're not. You are an asshole for not getting rid of this guy. Why are you still in a relationship with this man? You see clearly no future in it. He's not really contributing to anything. Like, I guess the only thing that is good in this relationship is the sex. Like, because I don't see why you're with this man otherwise. There's a problem with one of his best friends that don't like you. His mother doesn't like you. You guys are problematic. You're financially carrying him. He wants to literally just like live with you. But no, you're an asshole for not leaving him. In my humble opinion, I could not be in a relationship like that. But each to their own. This is crazy. This is like literally, it's like the guy doesn't have any money, and he's like, I want to be on your house. Let me be part of your investment so that when you sell, I can get some money. Oh, that's poof. Even if they were married, just no. I agree. Especially if he's not making any money, nah. And I would say the same thing if this was a woman and a man, by the way. I think, like, look, if you've been together for a long, long time, and you've both carried the burdens of the house and the household for a long time, then yeah, even if the house, like when you were married or like unmarried, whatever, but like there's different situations where I do think it's fair that assets get split, right? But it all depends on the duration of the relationship. If there's children involved, I don't think it's right for somebody to get married, for example, and then literally like divorce like less than 6 months later and be like, I want half of whatever you own. I personally don't think that's right. I know that per law in some places that is right, but I don't agree with that. I think, look, if you've both been involved in a relationship, it's one thing, and you've made sacrifices, whatever. But yeah, this is definitely, yeah, being an asshole for themselves for being with them. I agree. Neko Weko. He sounds like a guy who dates for a place to sleep. Yeah, he does indeed. No fucking way. Preach the truth. Absolutely. This guy, no way. Love is blind. Hopefully she's waking up finally. I don't think he's blind, Tyler. I reckon this guy must just be good in bed. Like, I literally don't understand what else he's contributing to the relationship, because clearly the relationship itself isn't good. It doesn't work. He seems to just want to profit off her. So whatever he's doing to her must be amazing in bed. Uh, have you ever really dated if you haven't dated at least once? I'm trying to think. I did go out with a guy that was kind of like, yeah, 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 I'll get a job, and then like he wasn't making a lot of effort, and I think that lasted like a month maybe, because I was like, yeah, no, you're not putting in the work, and it's not about like somebody having like an awesome job or anything like that. I mean, I do like it when a man has a good job, because I like a man that's hardworking. I find that trait of being hardworking and intelligent and ambitious. I like those traits. So usually speaking, it means it kind of comes with a good job. But like, yeah, no, how can she even be asking this? He'd be on the street in a fucking millisecond if that were me. uh, uh, no way she should put his name on the house. I agree. I know so many people like this dude. The thing is, though, people get away with it. People get away with it because, like, people allow it. This is like, dudes like this, men and women like this, they do this because they can. And they probably, I would imagine that she's probably a woman that maybe has some confidence issues, and this guy is just exploiting her, in my opinion. That's what it seems like. I don't get why people date people like this. I don't either. I could see him claim squatters' rights and making her pay to evict him. I don't even know how that works. That must be like wherever you are thing. I don't think that exists over here. Maybe it does in like the UK, and I don't know, but I can't imagine it does. My parents are together for 38 years, happily married for 36, and never ever gave up their separate bank accounts. You don't need to share everything as a couple. No, I agree with that too. That was a, you know, situation I was in my last marriage where I was expected to start paying for things when there was money available, a lot of it, and I was like, yeah, no, no, I have no say over this. You have no say over my money. That's not how this works. How's my dating life? No, my dating life is like I deleted Tinder. It's not so great. I was seeing somebody, but I wasn't in love, so obviously I wasn't falling in love, is what I should say. So at the moment, I'm very single, and at the moment, I'm not interested in guys. Tinder just annoyed me, and obviously, I have Rosie's operation. Who is, by the way, look at them. Oh, can I show her? Look, she's cuddling with with little Rosie, with little Violet over there. With her operation coming up on Tuesday, to be honest, like it's actually like it's I'm finding it very I'm very anxious about it. So I'm just gonna focus on her and her operation. Men, there's always guys in my DMs. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like if I want to go on Tinder, I will. If I want to get jet date, I can. But I'm just not so bothered. So yeah. The pizza's on the market. I'm possibly looking for a place to crash. Hint, hint, hint. Well, I do happen to have a spare bedroom, but I'd rather have you come over, Kate. You can stay in my bed if you want. uh, don't hate the player, hate the game. Fair point. The thing is, though, if people like let you get away with it, or if they don't, I don't know. If people are behaving in such a manner, it is to a degree. It's like, how can you not see the warning signs, right? So if you allow it to happen, then to some degree, it does become your own fault. Here in PG, you can claim an abandoned property after 10 years if you've been paying taxes. Interesting. Love the doggies. I hope all is well with you and the pups. We are doing fine, thank you. And yes, the pups are fine. Rosie will go in for her operation on Tuesday. Oh well, she's going to the vet on Tuesday. I'm not too sure if her operation is on Tuesday. I'm guessing they need to do blood tests and stuff first. If I would consider freezing my eggs, probably not. I think if I was to have a child, I would like to do it like organically. I think, but who knows? We never know. uh, I hadn't been on YouTube for a while. I didn't realize you broke up with your ex. Which one? Like my husband? Oh yeah, we've been separated for we've been legally divorced for over a year. We've been separated for like a year and a half. But yeah, that's old news now. Wish me luck. I have a new man I met hiking, and he's driving 2,000 miles to see me again. Wow, that is definitely commitment. To be fair, the last guy that I was dating, he did put a lot of effort into me as well. I just wasn't getting those romantic love feelings. I want to be in love. I want that passion. That I mean, trust me, the passion was there. That's one thing I will never take away from him. But I wasn't the feelings of love, like that it just wasn't there, and I knew it wasn't going to happen. So, where are the animals? Well, talking about them. Hey, Daisy, come here. Oh my gosh, they're all here. Hey, little Violet. Meow. Are you having a cuddle with your sister? Yes. Oh, yes. Hey, Daisy. Who's a good girl? Yes. Are we going to go hiking tomorrow? Yes. Now we've got little Rosie over there with her big ears. Oh, let me try not to talk to the camera. Hey, Rose. Hey, Mrs. Are you having a cuddle with your sister? Yeah. Are you guys having cuddles? Yeah. Such good girls, huh? Yeah. Such good girls. They're so sweet. They're always like cuddling each other. Like they really do. Like genuinely, I'll be working here, and then all three of them will be laying here, and then like the cat is like cleaning the dogs, and like Rosie will like go and sniff in like the ears and stuff. It's very sweet that they're like all like cleaning each other. They love each other, and Daisy always goes crazy with the cat, and then the cat gets zoomies. She loves the cat gets zoomies at around like 4 in the morning, and like at 10 at night is her favorite time. Makes me want to be nicer to my boyfriend. Being single sounds exhausting. Annika Bonder, if you have a good man, appreciate him. Trust me, they are hard to find. Very hard. Guys are interesting. No, Rosie. No, be nice to your sister. Moody pants. Yes, be nice. uh, can you make yourself bigger? Oh, yes, sure. Sorry, hold on. Let me stop the screen share. Stop sharing. Sorry about that. I didn't even think about that. There we go. Let me just move this. My alcoholic drink here. There we go. Hey. Brrr. Oh, who likes the little belly rubs? Who likes the... Don't smell your sister's fanny. We don't do that in this house. Not on the live streams. You'll get me banned. Who's a good girl, huh? Yes. Hey, Violet. Do you want to come? Oh, yes. She's got her like winter coat on now, I feel like. She's like super fluffy. Are you super fluffy? Are you a super fluffy girl? Yes. Daisy's gone to her bed, so I can't show her, I'm afraid. She's like laying behind the sofa. What's the story behind your first name? Ilona is Hungarian. Yes, it's just a Hungarian name that's very common in Holland. I don't know why. In my school, in my class, there was like 2 or 3 other Ilonas. It's a really common name in Holland. I don't know why. Thanks, guys. He's a passionate dude. I'm infatuated. Well, good luck, Julia. All the best on your love journey. Hopefully, it works out. But if it happens, it happens. Just go with the flow. You and your pets, fur babies. Yes, they're all cutie pies. She's gotten so big. Actually, she's not so big though. Like, I mean, she has definitely gotten bigger, but I don't know. She's not that big. I reckon she's like 2.5 kilos, maybe 3. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh, huh? You're only a little one. Can you hear her purr? Cat ASMR. She's likely to chunk up a little bit since she's been fixed. Yeah, maybe that too. The cat, your cat's always so cuddly, adorable. Yeah, my cat really is cuddly. I don't know. I've never known cats to be so affectionate. It's quite strange. But she's even very cuddly with the dogs as well. They're always like snuggling together. We don't smell our sisters funny on live streams. Member streams only. No, not that she's so IG. I haven't seen such a cuddly cat. But she does it though. Even at night, I'll be sleeping and she'll come and like I like to sometimes have a nap at lunchtime because I wake up so bloody early, right? And the second I lay into bed, they all come and the cat just like starts kneading and pawing. But she is extremely affectionate for a little kitty. She loves it. Look at her. Look at her. She is like a proper little princess. Look at her. She's like, yeah, give me all the cuddles. Oh yeah, just right there. And just right there. And oh yeah, just right there. It feels so nice. Yes. Hey, Moody, are you jealous? Hey, funny. Hey, Moody Pants. Is Rosie getting a little jealous? Yeah, she has grown a lot, definitely. Right, shall we do another? Am I the asshole? Well, let me present the screen again. Share screen. Let's see what else we can find. Mm, investment. I don't know why, but these family ones are just so funny. Am I the asshole for making my half brother, my best man, to piss off my other siblings, then telling him he ruined my wedding? That is quite the plot for sure. Since my half brother wanted to bring family issues to social media, here we are. Love this already. This is a very good start. My brother posted a few days ago about my wedding. Here is the whole story. I, 35 male, asked my half brother, 27 male, to be the best man at my wedding because I got into a disagreement with my other brothers over who gets to be the best man or be my best man. I wanted him to be pissed that neither of them stood with me at all. Not even as groomsman. Asshole move, I know. The day of my wedding was great until he left. He gave quite the emotional best man speech, brought me to tears. If I brought me to tears, if I'm honest, the family kept approaching him, but he has always been shy. He said hi to some of them, but seemed out of his element. I kept trying to stay with him as much as I could. He, my wife, and his fiance really hit it off. I was glad. When he excused himself to grab some champagne, I saw our mum approaching him and immediately got worried. I'd already had a terrible feeling about all the stuff he went through when he was younger and didn't want him to know the real reason why he was the best man. Our mum kept talking to him, but I couldn't hear what she was saying. He suddenly looked shocked and asked if I was if the only oh, and asked me if he was only the best man to make our other sibling to make our other siblings pissed. Sorry, guys. And I said yes. I'm not the best liar. I kept apologizing and begging him to forgive me. All of this was away from the guests. I never said he wasn't getting invited. Our mum did. His invite was one of the first ones to go out. He didn't make a scene, but he did leave with his fiancee. Everyone saw them leaving and kept questioning why he left, including my wife. I told her the truth and she got very mad at our mum. The whole atmosphere was awkward from that point on. I did text him after the wedding. I told him he could have just stayed and we could have chatted later, but he said he didn't want to talk to me and blocked me. The real asshole is mostly our mum. Um, our sister sent me his post, and told me to look at the comments. I was getting bashed left and right. I couldn't text him about it, so I thought maybe he'll see this. Still think I'm the asshole. I mean, I do think maybe I should stop sharing when I'm doing this. That's a good idea, isn't it? I do think he is a little bit of an asshole to invite somebody just kind of like out of spite. Not out of spite, but to like upset other people. He should have maybe at least let him know. But I don't understand why the mother would go up to the son-in-law on the wedding and basically say that, knowing full well that that's gonna cause a problem. That's the one thing I don't get. Are you being cutie? Look, she's being funny. I don't get that. That's weird to me. Like, why would you do that? Why would you on purpose like? Actually, stop now. Why would you on purpose like go and ruin a wedding? That's very weird. So like the mom is the asshole, but it wouldn't be an issue if the guy didn't do it from the beginning. So it's like the mom is only an asshole because of a situation that he created. So I can understand why the half brother would feel upset because it's not nice to. Hey Rose, it's not nice to know that you weren't actually a choice. A choice. It's not nice to know that you weren't a choice, but that you were kind of just been put in the position to um upset other people. So yeah. uh Hi Lona, just popping in to say happy birthday on my copy break. Thank you, Aaron Shred. My birthday was last week, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And the live stream will stay up so you can watch it on the repeat later. We're talking about cats and dogs. Mini Neko-chan. Hello from Okinawa, Japan. Konnichiwa. Well, OP is definitely petty as fuck. I understand that the dude is hurt. I mean, he deserved to know why he was best man. Yeah, that's what I think too. Oh, that sweater dress looks great on you. Thank you. I bought it from Mango the other day. The color in real life, like I don't know how it looks here. It's not the right color. It's actually like a fuchsia pink, basically. But I like it too. In fact, I might even buy it. It does. They do it in like a stone color and a gray. I might get it when it's like Black Friday sales. That's what I'm thinking. It's from Mango. Did I say it already? It's from Mango. He's an asshole. He should have thought. He should have thought about his own attention. The mom is very uncool. I agree. I agree. Foodie Beauty. Is there anything to say about that? Carrie Lindsay. There's a lot to say about that. My thoughts. I don't believe it's true love. Basically, I don't know what the guy's intentions are. He's not a bad-looking guy. Do I think he's as good-looking as some people make him out to be? No. I mean, he's obviously like better looking than Nader, but he's good-looking enough to be able to pull or get another woman in another part of the world, anywhere, that isn't Foodie Beauty. And like, no, I don't think she's like, I don't think she's unattractive necessarily in the face when she's made up and stuff. But just with her history of her channel, the person that she is, and like she's a very large lady, and her proportions aren't very favorable. It's just weird. It's very strange. And obviously, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently, like, they can't be legally married because of like Kuwaiti regulations. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I just know I was watching the YouTube Underground yesterday and they were talking about it. So something's up there. I don't know what it is. But it's not love. And whenever you see them together, the chemistry is not there. Like, even for her, when people say like they haven't banged, they haven't, for sure. Like, I don't even think they've kissed. Like, something, it's a very platonic situation. Like, there's more chemistry between her and Pete. That's my thoughts on that. Pete's in the scale. Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy, isn't it? Her new video is a grocery haul. If you watched it, I haven't seen it yet. Now, I tend to save my Foodie Beauty videos for either a reaction that I do myself or I try to catch them in live streams reactions. A Kuwaiti reality show? Possible. It could be a reality show. Maybe something like 90 Day Fiancé. Possible. He won't touch her, and they haven't been passionate. No, of course not. I'm kind of ambivalent to Foodie, but I am scared for her. I don't think it's anything like Dodge, as in like, I think whatever is going on, I think they're both into it, in on it, not into it, but in on it. Um, I I don't think that she is. The thing is, as well, though, is that some people are saying like, oh well, if it's if he's using her for a green card or whatever, it's like, but how is this like potentially any different for a marriage of convenience of men that go to like places like Thailand and Bali and stuff like that, where they get themselves like very young women, guys in their 50s marrying like fucking 20-year-old girls, basically. Or when you get like an older man with a younger woman and he's wealthy, like some relationships are basically business deals, right? Some are more acceptable than others. Circumstances matter. But I think this is a business deal. This is a transaction. This is not love. This is something's going on, but it's not true love. Absolutely not. This is a bit off topic, but could you name some perfumes you love? Perfumes are a major interest of me. I'm really curious. So I recently bought, in fact, last weekend, I bought the Paco Rabanne Olympia, but the Solar. I really like the dry down on that. It kind of smells like the Bum Bum cream. I like Boucheron, and I like the Boucheron, what's it called now? Quatre. I like Jean Paul Gaultier Classique. I also like the Opium that has like the very chocolatey underscent, like the chocolate note one from the Opium. And the other one that I have at the moment that I use is a what's it like? He does. It's a makeup brand as well. It's expensive. Like it's expensive. Not by Terry. Te- Terry something. It's like they he does the bitter orange perfumes, right? But they also do the makeup. It's a perfume from them, but I don't always wear it because sometimes my skin chemistry doesn't work well. But I've noticed that my body chemistry works very well with like oriental and citrus notes. That kind of sits well on me, and like chocolate notes and vanilla works quite well with me as well. But things like I think it's like is it out maybe? Like I don't know what it is, but like peppery scents and like very strong heavy scents. Like my body chemistry doesn't gel well with that at all. Wedding celebration should be a wedding should be a celebration of love. I forgot about that. Yeah, we were talking about that. Am I the asshole? Period. Leave all your family drama elsewhere. I agree. It could have been brought up at a different time, not during the wedding. It looks like a vending machine egg ring. Apparently, I think it could be quite pricey though, but I'm not sure. Leon, I'm getting ready to try cream of rice with protein powder. Waiting on my protein in the mail. Have you ever tried egg whites and protein powder? I have. Yes, I have tried egg whites and protein powder. What I like to do is I like to whisk up my egg whites into very stiff peaks with some artificial flavoring or some artificial like flavor, like sugar drops, like a sugar-free liquid. And then what I like to do is I like to mix my way into a paste and then drizzle that on top. And then like I eat it like a pudding basically. So yeah, I have had egg whites and protein powder many times. But obviously the egg whites make sure they're pasteurized. Yes, pasteurized. If you get them from the egg, there's a chance of salmonella. So make sure you get them from a carton so they've been treated. See, Canada is different from America. I don't know that it would be very easy for him to become a citizen. Yeah, I don't know if there is a citizenship in it. Savannah Corn. Savannah G in quarantine. Hi and welcome. How are you doing? Uh, Dior Hypnotic Poison is the best perfume I ever tried. Haven't found a nice one since. I like some of the Dior Hypnotics. Some of them I like, some of them not. I don't. I'm very fussy. Tom Ford, yes, Tom Ford. That's it. It's the Tom Ford, but it's in a purple bottle. I can't remember the name, but it's a scent like it's a little bit peppery. So sometimes my body works well with it, other times it doesn't. Jean Paul Gaultier's classic. So you're well first in your perfume notes. I've only been off recently because I never used to be into perfumes, but now I'm kind of getting into it, and I'm just noticing that certain scents just really work well with my body chemistry as opposed to others. And it's in particular the citrusy notes and like oriental things like ylang ylang and citrus bergamot, stuff like that. Not citrus bergamot, but like things like ylang ylang and passion flower, like that sort of stuff works very well with me. But it can't be too sweet. And it definitely can't have like very heavy scents. I don't know why my body scent doesn't like it. Maybe I don't know what it is. I don't vibe well with patchouli. It makes my asthma act up. I hate the smell too. I'm gonna try the skinny flavor drops. They're very good. The skinny flavor drops. I recommend. Very nice through coffees and stuff. I usually put through my coffee some like toffee or caramel or vanilla, just a couple of drops. Very good. I like the lemony, piney herbal scents. Heretic perfume scents. The herbalist is awesome. I don't think I've ever heard of them. I'll have to check it out. What is Bum Bum cream? What is it used for? So Bum Bum cream is kind of like it's a body cream, and it's like a firming body cream. But the dry it's one of those smells where initially when I put it on the first time, I didn't like the scent, but the dry down on it, which I don't think is the top notes, right? I think the dry down is like what your base notes. They work very well, and the sense of that, I think it's something like almond and pistachio and vanilla and stuff like that, and like I don't know, but it's basically a body cream. It's quite pricey, but it smells very nice. But the Paco Rabanne Olympia Solar on my body, it smells very similar in dry down. So the other day, I wore it with the Bum Bum cream and the perfume, and I smelled the vine. I really did. Velvet Orchid, that's the one. Yeah, I have that one too. Which sometimes smells very nice, other times it doesn't on me. It's one of those that I don't know. I think it's probably to do with like my monthly cycle and stuff, to be honest. I hate it when women wear rose scented perfumes. It's horrible. Yeah, it's kind of a bit matronly, isn't it? Like a bit grandma-ish. I find rose scents personally. I have a caramel apple body mist that I really love. I love fruit scents all over. Sounds nice, actually. The best men's perfume, the original Million. For men, I like on men. I don't like men's perfumes to be feminine or light. I like guys with very strong peppery scents, like very masculine scents. Personally, I really like Tommy Go by Tommy Hilfiger. I have two perfumes I really like: Clean Skin and Valentina Vosse Viva Intensa. Never heard of them. Never smelled them actually. Hallo from Utrecht, Marieke Geurts. I'm back. Sorry, it's because I'm like playing with the cord here. Sorry, sorry. Oh, right. Let me stop playing with it. 1452 score, 1524 scooter. I'm back. That meal ended up being delicious, by being like 600 calories, but it was delicious. That's not so much 600 calories. All of my meals are like 600 calories. Do you know what? My coach is like, the amount of food he's giving me is just extortionate. Like, literally, I'm supposed to eat around 4,000 calories and like almost 500 grams of carbs. And like every time I check in, he gives me for more food, and I'm like, dude, I'm still not fucking eating the calories. I'm getting around like 500 grams of carbs and 4,000 calories. I'm getting it around on training days. Obviously, this is my training day food. I get around four 400 carbs, and I do get around 3,500 calories. But 4,000 is a lot, though. It's a lot. Yeah, it's too much. Right, let's do one more Bum Bum Cream. Now, Bum Bum Cream is not in a pink jar. It's in an orange jar. Um, I'll go get it. Hold on, 2 seconds. I'll put on some rosy for you. Put this out of the way. Hey, Rose, entertain the people. Entertain the people. I told her to entertain. Did she do it? Did you entertain? Did you entertain the guests? Did you? Yes. So this is the Bum Bum Cream. So basically, it claims that it firms the skin, which I don't really think it does, because nothing does. If something could remove your cellulite, it would be a magic pill, a magic cream, and no woman would have cellulite. So, but it just smells really nice. Basically, I've got the lid on it here, so that helps. But mm, yeah, it's just like, it's got like a. I think the top note is like something like pistachio, but I'm pretty sure it's got like vanilla through there. Um, yeah, it just claims to like tighten. But if you see this, you can get it in like Ulta, or like what's the other one called? Sephora. It's pricey though, but it smells really nice. I usually wear this if I go out on a date because it just smells so nice, and it's very strong scent as well. So um, mm, 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 mm. The brand is called Sol de Janeiro, and they do a spray for the hair, like the pistachio spray or something like that. It's just like a hair scent thing, like a spray oil for the hair. It smells very nice too. I highly recommend it. But the skin looks better. Doesn't tighten, but skin just looks better when it's moisturized. Yeah, it does. That's true. Right. Let's do one more of these, and then we can natter for a little bit longer. But let's find a meaty one. Am I the asshole for being mad at my friends? Am I the asshole for not looking after my parents' dogs whilst they are on holiday? Am I the asshole for wanting to spend time with my dog? I mean, no, I don't even have to read this. The answer is no. But let's read the scenario because I'm whoever this person is, more likely than not, I'm going to agree with them. My sister Jessie, female 19, and I, female 23, don't get along. I also don't get along with my cousin Dana, female 24. But her and Jessie are like best friends, which sucks since Jessie and I are living with our parents. She's in college and I can't afford a place on my own yet. And I'll have to share a car as well as our dog, Taylor. My uncle and aunt live like 10 minutes away from us. Dana lives like 2 hours away from us, but lately she's been visiting her parents every Friday this past month. Dana and her mum had a little falling out, so I guess they're making up. But she also takes the time to visit our house, and she would bring her new dog, Porky. I hang out in my room or go out with my boyfriend or friends whenever Dana is here, which sucks even more, since both the dogs get along. I like to cuddle with Taylor when I'm watching Netflix or studying or whenever I'm just sad. Relatable girl, I'm with you on that. And since someone hates being around the house a lot, and since someone I hate has been around the house a lot, you can imagine I was in a very emotional state. I guess I had enough. Parents are at work. I'm waiting at home until my boyfriend, Garrett, not 25, gets off work so I can spend the weekend with him. Dana is supposed to drive Jessie to her classes. I'm supposed to drop the car at college and then spend my boyfriend, and then my boyfriend picks me up at college and we go to his place. Okay. When I went downstairs, that Jessie and Dana were standing around just talking whilst watching the dogs run around in the yard. I called Taylor, but both the dogs ran towards me. Dana called Porky over. It's a funny name for a dog. And Taylor looked towards them, and I thought she was going to run to them, but she didn't move. So I grabbed her collar. I didn't pull or drag. I nudged her, like for a second, and then let her go. And she went towards the house. Then Jessie yelled at me, "You can't force Taylor to spend time with you," as if I'd ever hurt her. This was always a problem between us, a big problem between us. I'm always the bad guy. Never mind the fact that I'm always the one that ends up crying. Oh, this person sounds a bit emotional, eh? It's like if she's always like ends up crying. Maybe she has a valid reason though. There's nothing wrong with being emotional, by the way. I'm just not a very emotional person. I yelled out, "You shouldn't spend so much time with two weirdos." I yelled out, "You shouldn't spend so much time with two weirdos, bitches." I heard Jesse yell, "Fuck you." As I walked towards the house, I heard Dana said, "Okay, okay, that's enough." Fucking hell, this story's got no end, isn't it? As me and Taylor went inside, we went to cuddle while I watched Love is Blind. Dana knocked and I told her to F off, and she left. Like 5 minutes later, I got a text from Jesse's phone, and it said it's from Dana. She said she's sorry for coming around the house too much. Said that things with her and her mom are getting better, as if I give a F, and that she won't be back until Christmas. Asked me, would it be better if Garrett picks me up, and she can pick up Jesse after the classes are done. I texted back saying I'm not forcing my boyfriend to waste his gas and time when it will be easier for him to pick me up at college. Am I the answer for how I handled this morning? I literally have no idea what happened. I'm not even gonna lie. I have no freaking clue. Oh, sorry, I didn't do the share screen. I apologize. I have no clue what happened. I have no clue what happened. So, what happened is that like hold on, let me do the screen share here for a second. I don't know what happened. Like, so basically, she had a falling out with. Like, am I the asshole for wanting to spend time with my dog? But the whole issue is around her having an argument with her cousin. I think this person is just very very emotional. I think that's the issue. I think that's what boils down to. This is like basically a very like childish, immature situation. They're all quite young still. So, what are you reading, Maya B? Um, I am reading "Am I the Asshole," which was, if you only recently joined, it was great fun. Is this particular story? I don't know what's going on. And if you don't know what "Am I the Asshole" is, it's basically a thread on Reddit where people submit scenarios and then you comment on whether you think that person is an asshole or not. They've all been great, quite funny. It's just this one, I don't know what's going on. All a-holes. Here comes Janet with the truth. Yes, I'm with you on that. They have the body spray. It smells amazing. We're talking about bum bum cream too. So we're talking about many things. There's many conversations going on. What didn't happen was the Amber reaction because I somehow couldn't get the audio to work. So what I'll do is I'll reschedule the live stream. I was actually thinking about it as I was reading this story, which is like clearly, obviously very boring. So I said I'll reschedule it. But what I'll probably do is I'll reschedule it for your morning, right? Because for most of you guys, it's like lunchtime now, right? Because it's in the US. So what I could do, if I think normally speaking, when I watch the YouTube Underground, she goes live at around 3 o'clock my time, which is like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning for most of you guys. I think that could maybe be quite a good time, maybe 4 p.m. or something like that, because then you guys can like join the live while in the morning, when you're like waking up and having your breakfast is what I'm thinking. And then I can try and troubleshoot throughout the day as opposed to trying to do it whilst I'm like half asleep. I think the OP just needs a second job and move out. Yeah, I think so too. The OP, does she even have a job? I can't remember. The drama lost me, and the dog's name was Porky. That's all I took away from it, is that the dog's name is Porky. I literally don't understand what anything has to do with the dog. Cousin sounds rational. The problem is we're getting one side of the story. I can get lost in the Amadiasa for a while. It's so funny to me. Even the troll ones, like who thinks does some of the shit, is wild to me. Yeah, it really is. Like I like it. I like the patty ones as well. Like the what is it? Or even unpopular opinions. That's a pretty good one too. To be fair, it's 1:41 p.m. here. It's 18:41 in the UK. You start at 5 p.m. here. Yeah, I'm 2 hours. I'm 2 hours ahead of the UK. I know that. Almost 8 p.m. here. All right, so you're more on this side of the world. 1:41. So yeah, it's kind of like lunchtime. So it will be easier to do it like in the morning, right? Like a late morning situation. 1942. It's the thing is, it's like when you have an audience that's like literally all over the world, it's difficult to find good times where you can kind of accommodate everybody. But I think I'll do it for. I'll definitely set it up for tomorrow because I don't have any plans and I don't want to have any plans, to be honest. Like going out last weekend 2 days in a row and then also Halloween. Like I'm still recovering, man. We actually share a time zone, 2042 in Israel. That's crazy, but that makes sense because it goes. Is it laterally? I guess so. Yes. It's 11:43, 10:43. Yeah, so it's like lunchtime for you guys. So it's probably better if I do it a few hours earlier when it's like early morning, and then people can like have their breakfast and join on the Saturday morning, because not a lot of people tend to go live on Saturday either. If people go live on Saturday, it tends to be a Saturday evening because I wake up in the morning on Sunday and there's like loads of live streams, but during the day there's never anything for me. So it might be better to do it in the afternoon so then you guys have a live stream in the morning. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah. Do you know what? I think my vodka's finally starting to kick in a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm not doing anything this weekend. Except for I'm seeing Lucy tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, on Sunday. And I'm going to get a sports massage done again by the guy that did my sports massage last time. I actually don't know if I'm still bruised. I'm not. I literally was bruised. Yeah, there's a little violet there. I was literally bruised for almost like a week and a half after that sports massage. It was freaking brutal. I'd love a breakfast live stream. Yeah, you can maybe watch me on a treadmill. Exactly. People are either doing their cardio or they're getting ready for. Like, I personally like to put live streams on when I'm doing things around the house. So, like, Sunday morning, Saturday morning is the kind of time to just be pottering around, making breakfast, like doing some little churry bits. So, like, it might be a perfect time, actually. I like morning live streams because I'm lazy on a Saturday and I just drink coffee and waste my time on YouTube. Well, perfect. Perfect. I love that we are from all over the world. Do you know what? I really like it too. It's really nice to have like an audience that's so varied. Violet, what's up? Meow. Do you want to come? What is it? She does this all the time. It's like anytime I come home. Yes. Anytime I come home. Come on then. Come on then. There we go. Anytime I come home, this is like she'll be waiting. She literally waits at the door, and then the second I walk in, she goes like meow meow meow, and she does like these little rolls, and then she wants just a belly rub, don't you? When I come home, that's all you want. You want me to rub your little belly? Yes. You just want cuddles and belly rubs. That's exactly what I'm doing, making some vegan avocado toast and now hot coffee. Do you know what? I've been having a bit more avocado lately, and I've been enjoying it actually. When Rosie has recovered, we should go hiking with your dogs. Plus mine, I have a feeling they will get along well. Yeah, definitely. Like, do you live in Sofia? Because if you do, you're more than welcome to like hit me up. Because I actually go hiking quite a bit. I've been so yesterday, not yes, yeah, yesterday I went to Zelenitsa, I think is what's called. Like near Semenovo Lake up that way, and that was a steep hike. Oh my word! Like it was not super far, but it was super steep. But this is actually one of the best things I like about living in Sofia is that there is so much nature around. But I still go hiking with Daisy. In fact, I was going to go tomorrow morning. I was going to go for a hike in the morning, and then maybe go training in the afternoon. But if I'm doing a live stream in the afternoon, I won't because like hikes they ruin me. They really kill me. But yeah, like anytime, like just hook me up. Like we might have to do a thing where we meet up first to see if the dogs get on, rather than like going hiking together from the start. But I'm quite happy to on a rest day at some point like meet in the center or something or in some park and drive with Daisy. Obviously Rosie can come, but yeah, we can do that for sure. I know you're a busy woman. Can you do this more often? Tyler, I am thinking about incorporating reactions maybe on like a weekly basis um, because they are quite fun. And ideally, when I can get my audio to work, that would be even better. So I will fix it for tomorrow, and then yeah, I can do it like once a week because they are fun to do. Hello, excuse me. What are we doing? But yeah, I can. It's definitely something that I want to start doing a bit more because it's like the algorithm likes longer live streams, and I think for me, like at the moment, because I am busy, I struggle like going through my comment section. No, 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 that's not for you. The going through my comment section, like I just don't really get the time. I used to always do it when I did cardio, but I don't really do cardio anymore. Like my coach doesn't have it on my plans. So for me to do a live stream is a much better way for me to like once a week connect with you guys and like be able to say hi. Like I catch up with my DMs on Instagram, but even that like sometimes I'm like 4 or 5 days behind. So yeah, definitely. No, don't be a naughty kitty. No, don't eat my hair. No. You are appealing. I bet we're all different ages. Yes. So the majority of my audience is like from like 28 to like 40. But I do have a very varied age range, but it's mostly female, which kind of makes sense. Tomorrow's a day off and a rest day, and the afternoon stream is fine by me. The stuff I need to do, I'll do in the morning. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Um, I'd watch Listen more often. I wish I lived there. I'd love to meet you and go for hikes and stuff. Yeah, for real. Like seriously, any I've met tons of subscribers. Well, not tons, literally, but I'm gonna say since I've lived in Sofia, I've probably met maybe like seven of you guys, and it's always been good. Like it's always like people are maybe like, oh well, you know, you don't know, you never know. But so far, all of you have been like really sensible, normal people. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, like I like meeting subscribers because it's fun. It's something to do, and like you guys are nice, you know. And like why not? It's you know. Why bodybuilders consider swimming to be anything more than cardio or active recovery? I've been building a lot of muscle with swimming. I used to atrophy and I can't get sore. I'm not sure, but the thing is with bodybuilding, it's like when you're swimming, you're probably not building the muscles that you want to build. I mean, like you build muscles as you do with any sport, but bodybuilding is bodybuilding, and you're trying to build up certain body parts, right? So I think that's maybe why. I really love live streams. It's great to get to interact with you and everyone. Oh, SVB, thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I'm actually enjoying it too. I don't know why, but I don't know why. Sometimes I'm a bit like, oh, about doing a live stream, but actually, I've enjoyed the last few live streams. Every time I do a live stream, I enjoy it. I just feel really tired afterwards. That's all. If I plan on visiting any other Balkan countries, yes, I would for sure. The only problem that I have is obviously for now is that with my dog, I'm not really going anywhere. But once I have, I'm more than I don't see why not. I would like to visit other Balkan countries for sure. Definitely. If you come to Sweden, we can definitely go for a hike. Well, the reality, the plan is to potentially go to Sweden for Christmas, but I don't think that's happening. Maybe I can go towards the end of January, beginning of February, but I'll probably just go for a few days and I'll stay in like the Västerås area. So I don't know where you are. I could probably make a day into Stockholm to meet subscribers there. But obviously, Sweden is such a big country. Like you don't just travel down to Malmo. Malmo, I said I really like English or very Dutch. I mean, you don't just travel down to Malmo or Göteborg from like Västerås because it's like a 6-7 hour train ride. So yeah, yeah, Bulgaria is really nice. One can create their bubbles of happiness, and there's so much unspoiled nature. Yeah, even Sofia is such a green city as well. That's what I like about Sofia too. It's like it's a big city, but it doesn't feel like a big city, and it's actually very green with a lot of parks. So we're not crazy. I mean, like not as in like stalker coming around my house unexpected crazy. I'm not crazy. They're not the same either. Not sane either. Aren't we all? Spoken like a true introvert. Yes, I mean, like I am somewhat introverted. I'm kind of in the middle, I guess. You know, I enjoy talking to people, but at the same, and I don't mind meeting people. I just don't like big groups of people or like a lot of people. You know, it's I feel like that's too much effort. But this is all right. I don't ever come to Bulgaria. If you ever compete in Germany, I have to hope you'll compete in Germany. To be honest, I might look into coming into Germany because I do actually have quite a few subscribers in Germany. Again, it's a big country though, so if I come to Germany, it might be like one or two cities. But it's something that I might consider because, like I said, I do have quite a few of you guys in Germany as well. Göteborg here, Göteborg here, so it'll be hard, sadly. Yeah. Is being a birdie builder there turn heads? Yes, I get a lot of attention. Like I don't notice it personally. Like I know, like people tell me when they're like out with me or like if I'm on a date with sometimes people will mention it. I don't notice it so much. I think it's more that well, obviously, like I'm a bodybuilder, but I don't think you can really tell if I wear stuff like this. It's more that like I'm very tall and I have very red hair, and I don't look Bulgarian basically. So people do look. Sometimes it's a lot of it is out of curiosity. Sometimes it's with disgust. And so I don't know, like sometimes people are like, I think a lot of it is just curiosity, to be honest. In the gym, I get a lot of attention, but then I train quite heavy, especially for a woman. But I think it's just more like, I don't know, it's just different, I guess. I look different, so I'm not going to complain about people looking at me. It's like, what should I expect? You know, at the end of the day, I look very different from most people, so people are going to look right. That's just normal. An introverted extrovert. If I'm going to do merch, I was thinking about it, and then I decided not to because it's just like it's very difficult to find good quality merch. And if I did merch, I wouldn't do it through Teespring. So if I ever did anything like that, I would prefer to collaborate with like a supplement brand and maybe create a pre-workout, or maybe actually if I was to do a merchandise, it would be more like a genuine sportswear. It wouldn't be like merch from Teespring with like crappy printed on stuff and like just a money grab. That's not something I will do. I will be like actual clothes that you could wear to the gym. That will be kind of like I would have an idea of what I would want, but no, it's definitely not something that's in the pipeline. Mm, Cologne is the best city in Germany. Just saying, I've actually been to Cologne quite a few times, twice, 3 times, 3 times. Ilona's easy. Just make fantastic Vanessa, and she will come and meet you. Your colorful, talented dude. Yeah, exactly. You know, it stands out. How much has bodybuilding increased your BMR TDE? I have my basal metabolic rate TDE. I don't know what my TDE is at the moment. I'm maintaining my weight at around 3,500 calories on training days. So, but on my rest days, I eat around 1,500 to 1,800. So that's basically what I guess on average in a week, that's what, like 3,000 calories, maybe something like that. Alexa Harris, thank you for the super chat. I think it will be fun to watch some videos of you doing your makeup and dressing up as different characters, like Cammy from Street Fighter. You would have the physique for it. What do you think? If I was good at sewing, I would love to do cosplay, but I'm not good at it, so I don't. But yes, no, I think it would be cool to do cosplay for sure. I like dressing up for Halloween and stuff like that, and like definitely Cammy could work for sure. But unfortunately, I don't have the skills, and I know the cosplay community. It's like you can't just rock up in like an outfit that's sort of like glued together. It's like they don't take kindly to that. People take cosplay very seriously. So if you're going to do cosplay, you have to really put in the effort, and it has to look as authentic as possible. So if I was good at it, I would, but I'm not. Yeah. You should do a sticker or a pin of some sort or a beanie snapback. I suppose I could do something like that. This little phoenix on the screen is cool. Yeah, true. The little logo. I did have some stuff made up, some stuff made up, but yeah. The poison ivy costume. Yeah, thank you. I mean, like it was alright. I just stuck some like leaves to some knickers, a bikini basically. So yeah, it's alright. Let's do some cosplay together. I got you on sewing. One day. It's just like another commitment, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know if I have time for it, but like it would be cool. Like don't get me wrong. Like it might be cool. Like Lucy, if we did something like that, we would have to plan out like a Comic Con like next year at some point. Do they even do Comic Con in Bulgaria? Is that a thing? I would like to go to a Comic Con. That would be cool. That would be cool for sure. Cosplay is like doing a full-time job. Yeah, for real is. Like it's a very serious community, and I know that people don't take kindly to it. If you just like get some bits from the shop and put it on and pretend to be it's like no, you have to, if you're gonna do it, you have to do the full thing. Taya, hi, welcome. To be honest, you're coming towards the end of the live stream, which didn't end up being an Amber React, but I will reschedule it for tomorrow afternoon for me, which will be your morning, and then I hopefully will have fixed all of the audio problems by then. But for now, I am going to go because I can feel myself getting a little bit hungry. I still have quite a little food to eat. So I'm going to make myself some steak. And thank you guys for joining. Thank you for staying. I apologize for not being able to fix the audio. I know how to I'm going to troubleshoot it away from here. I still had fun doing the Am I the Arsehole? And I will have I'll rename all of this actually after the live stream, and then tomorrow we'll do the actual reaction. So have a good Friday if it's the rest of your day, if you still have it ahead, and if not, enjoy your evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.